introduce Chanel for the pledge. Thank you so much for coming down.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And our chairwoman, Susie Yankee.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Susie Yankee, and I'm the chair of the Rhode Island Republican Party. I'd like to welcome you all here today, and I'd like to thank the National Republican Party for sending down John Jose for this Asian Pacific American event. We're so excited for you to be here, and we're so excited to get out there and knock on doors. But the most important thing is we are so excited about our candidate for Congressional District 2. So I'd like to introduce the next congressman from CD2, Allan Fung.
Thanks, Chairwoman. 24 days, ladies and gentlemen, 24 days, and we're going to take back this seat for all of us. It is an exciting time in all of our lives. First and foremost, I want to take a moment to thank John Jose and the RNC for providing resources to help us out, not only for this APA launch, but for all that they have done to really help out in our Get Out the Vote efforts, supported through the RIGOP. As you can see, it's a beautiful Saturday morning. We are out knocking on doors every single day. We're on the phones every single day. With your help, we are going to take back this seat come November 8th. But there's a lot of work that needs to be done, and you guys and women are an important part of it. Let me give you an important statistic, and I'm so glad the RNC is here. Last week, this team led the country in door knocks. And you wonder why the Nationals are taking notice of what we are doing to flip this seat and turn this seat red so that Rhode Islanders have a voice down in Washington, D.C. Because your voice matters. That's why I'm running. We're at a point of time where all of us are hurting, all walks of life. Asians, African Americans, Hispanics, Caucasians, all of us are in this together, and we are going to lift up this boat and ride this tide through November 8th, and we can't do it without all of you. I want to remind you of a couple of different things that are coming up, because this is why these door knocks this weekend and every single day is so critically important, because it's not just 24 days. We need to make sure we get people out to vote. On Tuesday is the deadline for the mail ballot applications. And that's why I'm so glad to see so many of my Asian friends that are here. You've come in before. We had a group of you here earlier this week that was talking about making sure that they get the mail ballot applications in by Tuesday. That's critically important. If you need more forms, go see Eric, go see Stephen, Kevin, any of the team that's here. Get those forms, get them in, get them back to us, or get them to your local boards and canvassers by Tuesday. The next critical deadline that everyone needs to know about, it's Wednesday. That is when, as some of you might remember, they changed the law in Rhode Island. Early voting starts. And if anyone wants to vote, not just on November 8th, but vote early, let us know. If they need a ride to the polls, let us know. We have people that are ready to drive them to their polling locations, wherever they might be. Just let us know. This is what Team Fung has been working on from all early April when we first launched to where we are today. We need to drive out that vote, and this is the start. Please keep identifying. We want to keep leading the nation with all of your help, because this race is on national. Some of you might have seen me just sitting on Fox News, and you want to correct them. It's Cranston, Rhode Island, not Cranston, New Hampshire, as all of you know. But the message is critically clear. All of the polls show that we are leading. Even Seth Magaziner had to release his poll showing us leading. And this is where the dynamics are working. Our message isn't working because we're talking about what's on people's minds. And that's this economy, this failed economy that's being led by Speaker Pelosi and this democratically controlled Congress. being led by Joe Biden and a lot of his failed policies that are causing this cost of living crisis that's hitting Rhode Island all the way to California. And we will make sure that we get into office with your help, knocking, phone banking, getting people out to vote. This is how we're going to win this, because we are going to make sure that we have safe communities. We're going to make sure that we're going to fix this economic crisis, and we are going to be energy independent once again, so that I don't want my mom, who's living on a fixed income, who's living on Social Security. So this is how you can dispel, and you have been doing a great job dispelling at those doors. You know, I'm not going to take away Social Security. I'm not going to do any of those things that Seth Magazine is lying about. I've got a mom that's on a fixed income. I'm fighting for her and millions of other moms, you know, dads, grandparents that are out there that are relying upon it. What's hurting them isn't the rhetoric. What's hurting them is these failed democratic policies that's causing inflation to go out of control, where they're not even going to be able to pay for their, you know, home heating oil or their high prescription drug costs, or, you know, left wondering how we're going to afford to feed our families. Those aren't choices that my parents came to this country for back in 1969. You know, we got to reverse these policies, because I want the American dream, that same American dream that my parents are. Many Asians have lived and come to this country for. Many other cultures have come to this country for, to continue on our message of hope, prosperity, and most importantly, opportunity. That's what we're fighting for. That's what you're doing at the doors, on the phones. And I can't thank you enough. So as Tom Brady said, yes, I keep pulling Tom Brady. Let's go! 24 more days. I know that.
Everybody.